your tool so that you can be familiar with. And the next thing is this is a practical training. I'm not gonna be sharing too much slide. I want you to have your Wi-Fi on or your data on so that while I'm talking, you are trying it out as well. So you're welcome. Welcome everyone who was not here when I was greeting. I'm happy to have you. Um, just to be sure who we have in the room. If you are assistant supervisor, can you type one for me? If you are supervisor, type two. If you are assistant manager, type three. If you are a manager and above, type four. Oh, I see we have so many assistant supervisor and supervisor. The managers are not more. Yeah, but we have the beginners, which is I'm happy. It's okay for me. Thank you so much, guys. It is not that kind of training, with slides and all that, but I want us to make sure that we practically doing it on our phones or laptops, okay? So I'll be changing screens in between so that I can show you my FLP360 so that you can see as well. While I'm talking, I'll be changing to my screen as well. Yo, it's so hot today. Okay. So for those who doesn't know me, this is my bio from forever. Before I was an IT change manager, but in these 12 years I've been doing forever, this is what I have accumulated and still accumulating because forever is not a job. You work for these things all the time and you work on evolving yourself. So before, there were no things like this, like FLP360. Can you see now we need to evolve as well? So 12 years ago, there was nothing like this, an app, a CRM tool that we can use for our business. But now things have changed. The world has evolved, so we have to evolve as well. So this is me. For those who doesn't know me, I'm a mother as well of four beautiful children, and this is what I am currently in forever. Okay. Okay, right. I said our today topic is setting up your FLP 360. Maybe you're assistant supervisor, you heard about FLP 360, you are not sure. You think this is for managers, this is for people who have teams. I don't have a team yet, so I don't think I need it. And they made things easier this time. They made things very easy because they are giving the new people 3 months free trial to try the app, the tool. So if you are brand new assistant supervisor, you have a chance to explore for 3 months for free. If you've been with Forever and you have used our old FLP 360, then you need to upgrade to the new one. Okay. So that's why. So I said before on the poster that you should come to this training already downloaded or adding it on your home screen so that you don't get lost when we are doing this thing. So in for those who just joined this week, maybe the business they still don't know what is going on. So when you log in on your website, there you can only see your your account. You can only buy. You can also see your personal case credits and your global volume as well. And you can also see uh, who ordered recently and track also your no, not tracking on the website. You can only buy and see your personal accesses. So you need to sign up. It's either you're gonna scan the QR code or you could just gonna do it manually and say access to my free account. I'm talking to the people maybe you have joined last week or you've joined the week before, so you are not sure what is happening here. But the ones that they've been here since last month, they know because they've been buying on the website, so they know that they need to go to FLP360. Okay. And if you've been with us and you know that you have to upgrade to our FLP360 Pro, you already have an account, maybe you were not paying before, or you tried to sign up and you stopped, all that. Okay. So now you have to subscribe with $10. $10 is equivalent to 180. That is profit for selling one aloe vera gel. So you cannot tell me that is expensive. So you pay the subscription fee every month, and you are used to subscription. You buy, you have your Apple subscription, you have no Netflix subscription, is even more. You have your DSTV, you have everything else, but you don't have a subscription, yeah, FLP360 that can elevate your business. So FLP360 will give you advanced reports, will also give you make sure that your social management tool is up to standard, and it also will make sure that you have your own website. We call it landing page, and also you will have professional material, ne? Not these pictures that are edited on Google. If you are still posting things like that, stop it. I say stop it. Don't ever go to Google and take these pictures that are edited and their medical claim and their income claims, they are all that. So this will also give you access to pure material that is professional. Okay, so you need to make sure that you subscribe, and I know that most of you have subscribed. How many of you, give me fire if you have already subscribed? I just want to see how many people who have subscribed to our tool before we start to the business of the day. So we have people who have subscribed. I'm talking to the right audience then. I'm talking to the right audience. So my audience, I see, I appreciate your fire emojis. You're giving me fire. At least I'm gonna talk to people that they are aware what we are doing today. So I'm so excited we can continue. So this is practical training. You're supposed to have your phone that has your Wi-Fi or data, and also your MacBook or your laptop. Yeah, there's a difference. That you're gonna do it on, and so we can start. Okay, so I'll be jumping from here to show you my personal FLP 360, so that you, while you are watching, you can also try it on your phone as well. Remember, we are in Africa and we are at the best developed country. So it is my pain that we are not doing so well on FLP360, because we are, at least in Africa, developed than other countries. We have opportunities, we have Wi-Fi things. Other countries, they don't have things like that. We have a lot. So let us use all these tools that we have, this opportunity, so that we can build up our businesses. Okay. So I'm gonna go to where I am now. Okay, sorry. Sorry, I just want to go to my FLP 360. So you wondering there, you have your FLP 360, right? Okay, let's go now. So on your FLP 360, I'm not gonna go to the home, the first button, because obviously you're gonna see my case credits, ne? So I'm not gonna go there because that's a familiar page, you know. You always log in on that one. You see your personal CCs, you see your leadership CCs, you see your global rally, you see most of the things are there on the front page. So now what I want you to do is go to your second tab. You see up on top, there's a second tab there. And on that second tab, this is where we are. This is where we are. And where we are is you see on the CC summary, this is your CCs. When you want to set your downlines, this is where you set your downlines. Okay. And when you want to see your group of people, your focus group, the people that you should focus on, you'd click on that one. Your downline managers, this is where you see your customers that you give a link to, this is where you see, and your favorite part, which is, I know most of you. You have FLP360 just to see your CCs, your downline CCs, and you only go on this one, my earnings. When the month is over, you just go on my earnings just to see your bonus recap. The new people bonus recap, it's pay slip. Ne? Is a bonus recap of whatever that you've done the previous month. So this is where they show you're gonna get how much on the 15th. So I know that most of you go here. And when you go here, if you've never been here, you just subscribed because I said so. This is when you click there. I can't click because you're gonna see my money, my millions. My millions, I'm joking. So if I click there, you'll see my money, but you can go to the summary details. It will bring the version of rands, but on the front screen it will show you the dollar. So the exchange rate of us is 17.5. So if you see some $40,000 or something like that, you just times it with 17.50. That's how you're gonna see how much you're gonna get in rands. Okay, so this is what you do. This is what the favorite part of FBOs is, my earnings. And your 4CC active people, this is where you draw the reports. Level people who are gonna move up, this is where you see things like this you didn't know. And incentives, this is where you see you can star people you want to check so that you don't go to downlines all the time. You search Nomonde. You can just star people, then they will stay on the favorites so that when you open, you just click on the favorites, you check that person. If you are working with your 5 key people, then those people should be on your favorite tab. Okay, you can also draw a report every month and say who are your top performers. Make it 10, top 10, don't make it top 25, and motivate your team that these are the people who have done well in our team. Obviously you won't put I don't know if you put CCs or you won't put, but this is where you're gonna see. So it does everything for you. Okay, so this is your 4 core. This is where you see your productivity, your development, everything that you have. Okay, and this is where you see your personal orders. Sometimes we lose our invoice. Ne? So when we lose our invoice, we you can come back here and see the orders, ne? Your orders that you can come and see there. Okay. I see there are people who are typing here. I'm gonna open for questions later. The password is the same you log in as on the website when where you order is the same, doesn't change. So it's your 270 blah 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 and your password that you've created for yourself. So I only see this this question. And the other question is I'm struggling to sign up. My email is not recognized. If your email was not captured correctly, so please you're gonna have to send FBO support to edit for you so that you can be able to reset password and all. We are no longer calling FBO support for passwords, we do it ourselves. Okay, so yeah, and you are new. Okay, so I was still there. So you see your orders from there. On the trends, this is where you see the graph that is showing you now. I've clicked on the trends. Ne? So I'm just going to go to a random month. If you want to see you are improving than last year, or last year by this time you were doing what? Okay, let me go to, this is what? This is November. Okay, let me go to November 2020, because this is the month I have not yet done anything. So if you want to see, you comparing, you remember we always say compare yourself with the person that is looking in the mirror. Okay, so now I'm going to November of last year. This is me last year. I've done 783. So if I want to beat up this, I can beat up and say, you know what? It's possible. I've done this last year. So this year I can do this much, okay? And I can go to another one that is so January 2024, this is what I've done, and then January 2025. This you see your improvement, okay? So this is where you click on trends. Use this because you are trying to compete with yourself. Don't look at other people. You competing with yourself and say, if last year this time I was here, the meaning is doable for me to do one, two, three, okay? And then this is your global volume, okay? So I'm gonna go back to my presentation, okay? Are we still together? Okay, I think we're still together. The ones that are still struggling with password, I think it's recorded. So surely it's gonna be on the FBO page and also YouTube, I guess. So we can continue. Yeah, we're gonna continue because we don't have much time. We have only 1 hour. So now I've shown you the other side you don't know. You always go to CCs and bonus recap. So now I've shown you that there's another part, the second tab, you can see most of the things. So now you're saying, Nomonde, I want to build my business because I've heard that if you have FLP360, it can reach to the countries that you want to build. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, we have a privilege that we can build business over 140 governments. When I say governments, I mean countries, okay? 140. So FLP360 can reach for you also those countries. So now I want you, from the bottom of my heart, I want you to draft 10 countries that you wish to build. You know yourself, write it down on the note. Maybe you have a pen and paper or you have notes there. Write it down on the note and say, I want to build where. And then please don't bombard FBO support and ask them, you are sure you want to build? Ask them because other countries, they won't be able to sign in and buy if you are not in their database there. So ask FBO support to add you as a FBO to those countries because now we are going full force to build on those countries, okay? Yeah, for those who are writing questions, I'm gonna open for questions. Don't stress. Okay, so I want you to send FBO support, but don't bombard them, guys. Only those who are sure they want to build outside and they are sure which countries. Okay, so maybe FBO support will tell you that you are already on that. You don't need to write and say add me in Swaziland because you are already in SADC. I mean, overseas countries, okay? You don't need to say add me in Kenya. No. In Namibia, you are already in the SADC already. So we go back now. We go back to FLP360 to the first page. The first page, again, I can go because you're going to see my personal CCs. I can go there, but I can guide you. So you see your first page. It will have your name and your rank. To your right, there's a bell, the bell. If you went to school, you'll know the bell. There's a bell there. So this bell is for you. It's a notification button. So this notification button can help you alert you what is going on in your business because remember this is a big organization. Okay, so while it's a big guys, you're taking your business so lightly. You have a big thing happening here. This is a big organization. If you can look at your payslip at the down, you'll know how many downlines you have that are active. Mine that are active 1,600 and something. But this is a story for another day, how to read your payslip. Okay, so you have people that are in your payslip. So that is a serious organization. Take it as a business. This is so that is your notification button. So when it's your notification button, we need to set it up now, me and you. I've already set up mine, so I can't really go there because it's gonna show my sisters. So you need to go to the to do button and say, please notify me when someone joins. Please notify me when someone is almost to 4 CCs. Please notify me when someone is short to the supervisor, to the assistant manager. Please notify me when things are 1, 2, 3. So I need you to do that. It can take you 1 second. You just click, 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 all set, done. It will remind you. It will remind you that, hey, Usamke is on 2.5 CCs. They need to close to 4 CCs. Remember, you were limiting yourself on the website to see only your first line. Now it's FLP360 show you levels deep. I don't know how many levels. So you might have a first line that is not even active, but your third, fourth is active. So that's why you need to notify, because you won't be able to check one by one. Remember, even if you still have a small team, yes, you can still check your 10 people. But now people like me who have 1,000 or whatever people active, it needs to notify what is happening where so that you can be alert. Are we still together? I hope now, because I was still talking, you have done that part of notification. We're gonna go to a next part now. Remember, I said you should write your favorite countries that you think you can build on. Now we're going to add those countries on your tool. Okay, so this is just a slide for you to remember, but we're going to do it practically. But I've already done mine, but I'm just trying to show you where you're supposed to go. So remember, we were on this second path. Ne? Now we are going to the third one, the one like a briefcase. The one like a briefcase. This is where we are going now. And we are adding people. We are adding the countries. Ne? The countries that you're going to write for FBO supposed to add you there on those countries. Okay. So we are going to those countries, and when we call them channels. So these are your content channels. So you come here on content channels. If you're going to forget, just screenshot this, that this is content channels. So we're going to come here to content channels. We click here on the third tab, on the briefcase one, if so that you can remember. So these are the countries I've subscribed to. So you add these countries, okay, that you wish to build or you are building to. So you come to the search button, you type the country you want to. Okay, so let me make an example. Which country can I type now? Let me type Australia. Australia. I hope you're doing it, guys. And you click find. Nah? When you click find, it's gonna show you there. You want to subscribe to Australia. For me, it won't, because you are only allowed to do 10 to 15 channels. Né? But this is what you're supposed to do. We got it, né? Because we need to move. The time also is going. Arimatsepo, are you still checking? Don't check, do it. Okay, so you can always unscribe, you can subscribe, you can always unsubscribe, you can chip and chop these countries, not a problem. Ne? So remember the third tab, the briefcase one, that's the only way I can say. You go to content channels, you add those countries. When you come here, you scroll down. Obviously, yours, it's not scrolling down because there's no countries that you've added. You come to search and you search the country, you find it, and you subscribe, and it stays like that. So if you say, okay, I don't want UK anymore, unsubscribe UK, put another country. Okay? But you can only do 10 to 15 countries. The last time, the old one, I think it was saying you should do only 10. So I've stick to 10 than doing um, uh, 15 of them. So we're going back again here. Okay. And remember, when you post on your social media, now we have done 1, 2, 3, we have added those countries. Remember, when you post on social media, you always say, call me or DM me on whatever, or this is my number, blah, blah, blah. Even here, you need to have that thing you do every day on your post. It's called call to action, because I can read whatever you have posting, but how am I gonna reach you? How, if I want to ask a question, if I want to say something, how am I gonna reach you? So that's why it's a call to action button. So even here, you set up a call to action button, because now those countries are going to see this beautiful content. You're going to say, but how are they going to reach you? And how are you going to track? FLP360 is going to take the data to you and say, hey, Ruben as from Australia is saying he's interested in products or business. How are they going to know that if you didn't leave the call to action thing? So mine, I wrote something like, thank you for contacting my page. Let us talk about wellness, blah, blah, blah. I've already saved it. So I'm going to go out here. So in case you're lost again. So I'm gonna go out here. Third tip, we were on content channels. Now we are coming to call to action overlay. So this is where you're gonna set up your call to action. Can I see if I can go to this one that I have? Okay, I called it Smons. Ne? Don't worry, we are, it's the beginning. We're still gonna do these trainings until you get it right. Remember, I said you need to have this call to action. And guys, your new assistant supervisor, maybe others, they don't have a nice phone. Go to your cousin, your neighbor, or whatever. This picture was taken with iPhone. It's not even photo shoot. No, it was taken by an iPhone, by the way, and I didn't have an iPhone that time, so someone took me this picture, so I used it. So do that as well, because how you look is how you represent yourself is how people are gonna take you. So you need to look representable, your brand, your whatever. So you put your, this is mine, this is my picture. When someone is saying contact me, they see this is Nomonde. So what I've done is you do your nickname that you wanted to be called for, and then you do something else, like you do a message and they should click start now, and this is my website name. We are still going there, so you save the button. I'm still going on that one. So let me go back to the list. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna click create new, and you do your call to action thing, and you save it. Yeah. Can I move to another one now? This time is moving when we are doing something serious, eh? It's moving. Hi, boo. Okay, it's bad. Okay, so I'm going back to my presentation again. Now we are going to landing page, creating your own website. Okay. So this one, we're going back to our FLP. Ne? I'm having a training specifically for this one, but I'm just showing you where are you gonna start maneuvering this. So we call it website, we call it landing page. So there's still the third thing, you come to landing pages. Now with landing pages, I need you to remember what is going to be your name of your website. Mine is www.nomonde.flp.com. I've done it many years ago. I've created this many years ago. I think I was still working. Okay, when FLP360 was not even fashionable that time. So think about what you're gonna call yours. Ne? Please don't do what you do on Facebook. You rename yourself and you say you are Forever. Forever is a branded company, so you can't call yourself Forever. Okay? Don't do those things you do on TikTok, on Facebook. You change your name from Mashi, you say now Forever Mashi. No. Think of something think of a name that your website is gonna be called, and or the system is gonna choose for you. Ne? So you can't say Kumo Forever. No, guys, stop that. If you are here and you are on TikTok, you are on Facebook, and you are having your name as Forever, delete it today. No one is gonna take you serious. Forever has been here for 47. They are done. They are branded. Now you need to brand yourself out there. Okay, so please delete it. And when you are creating this website, please think of something. Mine, I just took it simple. www.nomonde. If you can go now, you'll see www.nomonde.flp.com. So this is where we're going to dwell when we're doing website. We come here on the landing page. Now, landing page has many things. I'm not gonna do the real how to create a website today. It's another topic. Today I'm just showing you so that by the time I'm coming here, you will already know, because now you know where to go. Okay, so a landing page has backgrounds that you're gonna put it there on your back office. You can either choose these pictures that is gonna be skincare. When I open your website, skincare. When I open your website, opportunity. When I open your website, opportunity, and also the products. So you choose. So these are the things that you're gonna choose. You're gonna choose your name. We're gonna create this. So the day that I'm doing website, we are really doing website, nothing else. So I want you to, if you don't have a nice picture, ask your friend to take you with your iPhone, save it. I know you always do photo shoot. Take that picture, because how you look is how people are gonna treat you. Okay, and I need another thing is I need you to write your story. That is gonna be there on the website. I need you to write your story. Your story. If you want to copy mine, you can go to my website. It's nomonde.flp.com and see that my bio there, my story, and create a little bit story. It's gonna limit you to, I think it's 100 words or something. So you need to minimize whatever, but something that will say, who is Pemi? You see, something like that. So let's move on before this time is kicking us out here. Yo. Okay, so remember I said the website, we have a day specifically, but I was just showing you to prepare a picture, prepare the call to action, prepare your story, prepare your name of your website, and also what you wanted to show. You wanted to show products and opportunity, or you wanted to just put the products or skincare or alu or anything. Okay, so now that we have added these countries, we have seen where we're gonna do our website. Now we have another place called the library, the resource library. I'm going back again here. We have a place called here resource library. I know these things you were not even thinking that there are things like that on FLP360. I know my people, they've been on FLP360. They were not checking here. So we're gonna go to resource library. Oh, don't do that to me now. Why? Okay, let me go back again. Okay. So resource library, on your phone, you have an icon called media. Ne? Media, this is where you keep your photos, your videos, and whatever. And you keep all your things there because you're going to post content. So it's your content thing, the media, where you keep your photos, your videos, and all. So FLP360 also have that. So that you can put your content out there. So FLP360 have that. It's called resource. It's a library. So it will have everything for forever, the professional material, the logos, their pictures, you know, everything that you need, it's here. You can upload from your phone. Also, your pictures that you took on weekend, or your business presentation pictures, something. I don't know why it's taking long to open on my side, but I guess you see it from your side. You click on upload new. So today, what I want you to do as a homework. Yes, I'm gonna give you a homework. I've given you a homework and I'm adding now. Today, go and upload your content that you're gonna use to expand your business. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna click on upload new. You upload your image, you upload your video. So make sure your video is gonna be not gonna be you need to change it to this type of file. I forgot what is it again. Vimo or something like that. Yeah. You upload the documents that you want people to see, your videos, your image. So you're gonna upload today. That's your homework. You wanna upload, make sure you upload. It's gonna ask you, okay, let me try. If you say you're gonna upload a picture, so it's gonna say, what's the title of this picture? This is how it's gonna look, guys. How's the title of this picture? The description. Maybe you've done C9. Okay, I need to be practical now. Maybe you've done C9 and you're gonna say transformation. Remember now, medical claims. Maybe you're gonna say transformation journey, and then you say you've taken a 24-day program, blah 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 blah. Ne? You are writing in a right way. And yeah, now you're gonna do those tags, you're gonna put it here. And you remember now, here is those countries I added. So it's gonna take this information when we schedule to post and translate to the countries languages that I can't write German. I can't write Greek. I can't write Spanish. So it's going to take whatever that I'm doing here with my photo, whatever that I wrote in English, translate it to the countries that I have selected. It will appear to them in Swedish. It will appear to them in Turkish, in Chinese, in whatever. Ne? It will appear according to those countries that I've selected. It will go and load that content. And that's why you'll randomly see on FLP360 who and who from another country bought your product, is requesting to join, because you don't even understand where are they coming from. It's because FLP360 done your job. Ne? Yeah. So what is this? Okay, clicking okay, yeah. So that is what happens on resource library. I want you to go and make sure that you are adding everything you're gonna use for the things to go out there. Add them today. Add, save. It's gonna be saved there. And we're gonna go to another place now. Where do you take that content and schedule it? Remember, we are from work now. Unfortunately, I'm not from work. You are from work and you cannot be thinking about putting a post every day. This is not how we're supposed to do. We're supposed to work smart. You can't be thinking tomorrow morning, what am I going to post today? That's why we call it Sunday, is for planning. Even Facebook now, if your profile is a good profile, is the one that professional one, you can set up all the posts for the whole week. From Monday to Sunday, you can say, okay, Monday post 3 times, post this content and which time. You can do it on Facebook. It's just you haven't explored. Same as FLP360. You can do that. You can schedule now. Okay, I want on this time, on this time. So I'm going to show you on mine. Now we are going to social media schedule. You have put your content on the library. Now you set it up. I need to change mine because I've set it up 2 weeks ago. Forgive me, guys. I need to put another content for another week. FLP360 is here to help you work smarter. So it's old now. Nah. I need to schedule for another week. So this is what happens. This is on top of my for posts. This is what happens. There's one I was promoting since it's exam time. So I wrote in English it will go to another country in another way. So I took just a nice picture of products, which is Artixi and Forever Boost. This another post is another post with my picture. It's not that great, but it's a picture. And I'm going to show you, you see who clicked, who did what. Ne? And I have done another one that I did put a replenishing skin oil. So now this one, this content, I took it from that library, from Forever Library. Okay. And another one, I was promoting now the business. Okay. And I was saying they must go to my website. Okay. Yeah. And another one, it is a skincare, another one. So I can reschedule, like reshuffle this and say, go to the top, go to the bottom. Okay. And do this, do this, do this. I can do that. So now we are still here. So your content for those countries, this time, your content from those countries, you have subscribed. Obviously, the South African content is there. It's going to appear on the content stream. Ne? So the content of those countries, it's gonna you don't have to ask your leader, my leader, when is success day? It's gonna appear here. Please stop bothering your leader from today. Whoever, I know even managers do this. Stop. All the information is here. Even me, this training of today, it's out now because time is 8 already. But it was here. I shared it on LinkedIn. Oh, there is it. It's here. Ne? South African content is here. What is happening? What you see they post on Instagram is here. What you see they post on the page is here. So what you want to see in another country, it's here. What is happening? If you are recruiting really in that country, you will know what is the next event in that country because the content is here. So guys, it's here. Everything is here. You don't know what to say about freedom. It's here. You don't know what to do. It's here. You can post this to your links. Now, I'm going to go to that when we do the website training. Ne? Because there is a way. So you see this, I'll make an example. You see this like a thing here. Ne? You add it to that scheduler. If you want this content to appear somewhere, you add it. You can add it on the queue. You say when it's supposed to go, when is what. Here, we're going to create links, okay? You tell it, share it where. So I saw it today. This training must be shared on my LinkedIn. You can see it's there. And yeah, that's where I said it must share. It must share on LinkedIn because on LinkedIn, there's professional people there. So immediately when they see systems, CRM tool, they'll be interested. What is going on with this lady? Why she's training on this tool? Ne? So it's a story of another day. LinkedIn is not how you do Facebook and TikTok. You do differently, but it's a slow product. app that can bring you results, but professionals are there. Okay. Let me go back to my thing. I'm talking too much. I'm almost done. So, everything that we've been doing here, there's an app you're going to be tracking this activity. It's called FLP360 Tools. So you can track, you can schedule on that app. I didn't want to say this in the beginning because you'll just download this and not learn the actual app, which is the actual tool, which is FLP360 Pro. I want you to set up everything there. Once you have loaded your content, you have selected your countries, you have done everything, then on the App Store, there is FLP360 tool. This is a tool that you're gonna be like, okay, I don't like that content that I scheduled for this next week. Can I change? Like, most our phone, our life is on the phone. So when our life is on the phone, you have most content on the phone. So you need to have that tool so that you can say, okay, I don't want this content to go. I want this one. I have fresh new one that I needed to add it on the queue, and you track your activities there. Okay, you track your activities. Guys, questions? Because I see the time. So your FLP360 tools, because people always say, forever na app. Forever kana app anayo yile ku tools. Le FLP360, you need to add it to your home screen. You create a screenshot, not an app. There's no app for FLP360 Pro. There is no app. You just create a screenshot and put it so that you can just click. You don't have to go the long way. The only app that you can find is FLP360 tools that is got everything that you're going to be tracking this activity feed. So this activity feed, it shows who bought, who did this, who did that. Okay, so it shows people who have bought recently, which is Saturday. Okay, it also shows you stats, so that content you did post. So this is where you track now over, okay, kule post yam, no one viewed it, no one clicked it, no leads, no what. At least here someone did view. So that's when you say, okay, I need to change this content to another one. Okay, so now I'm gonna check your questions because I see the time. My gosh, yo, 22 messages. Okay. Okay. Revision. I think this is recorded, so you can always go back. Okay, I see someone, my leader here, CSM, is helping me. Thank you so much. Love you for that. If you see locks, pay. Pay back the money. Pay. If you see locks, it means that you need to pay 180. Because now, how are you going to ask your leader every time how far? And this is a critical week. You cannot be stressing your upline, your sponsor, to check for your people how far they are to supervisor, how far they are to wherever. You need to download, like, subscribe today, upgrade today, pay that 180 today so that you can manage your business. You don't bother, you know. Yes, it's recorded, guys. So I'm trying to see a question that that I've missed out. Let me see. Okay. No, the recording is gonna be on the FBO page, guys, and also I think it's on YouTube as well. You see, you never liked the YouTube for forever, and also you've never liked you never join our FBO group, the training group on Facebook. Okay, and 10. Okay. Oh, CSM is doing a wonderful job here. Is doing a wonderful job. A serious one. Okay. It seems like all my questions I've already answered. And just to do a revision, Nyana. Let me do a revision for those who, the latecomers. The latecomers, we started by already you have done your subscription. And I said the next thing is you go to your profile, you'll see a bell, you do a notification thing there, so it might notify you, your forces, your whatever, whoever joins, whoever buys, it must notify you in your activities in your thing, it must notify you. So the second tab here, we came and say, okay, we know you do your bonus recap here, but there is a lot you can check your focal, you can check whether you are going or you are not going, whether you're on ICU or whether you're not an ICU. You can check your forces, draw reports. We're gonna have also the training for drawing reports. It's another topic as well, a big topic. So your 180 is doing wonders. We should be paying 1,000 rands. I'm joking. So you can check your incentives, you can check your tap performance, and you can take it exactly it is and just celebrate your leaders in your group, whoever we have top, so that someone else can be like, I want to be on that top 10 as well. So we have done that. We have checked for you that you can do you if you lost your invoice, you can check your orders here. Ne? It will show. Let me just open if it's gonna open. Yeah, it will show the order number. You see, if you've lost something, it will show which date. If you remember a date, it will show you the order number. You can be able to track instead of stressing those people at depot to check for you. Okay. And limit, we will limit also calls to the FBO support. And also, you can check. Remember, your competition is you on the mirror. So you can check go March. Sorry, go March last year you were doing what? Now this year you have done so. You can check your progress like that. So you go to trends and check, okay? And the third tab, this is where we were now. Here on resource library, I said load your content today, your videos, your documents, your images, ne? Everything proper, load it here. Okay. And on landing page, this is where I said, think of the picture you're going to use, think of the name, you're going to name your website, think of the story that will be your bio on your website. Think of those things because we're going to do the next one. So social media scheduler, this is where you're going to schedule your post, and also it will capture your contacts, people who will be putting that I want this opportunity, I am interested to buy. It will give you those contacts here, so that you can contact those people. But it will do that when you do your call to action. So you need to also set up your call to action. So today you have a lot of homework to do. I need you to try this, but by the time I come back, you already know everything. So the content stream is where the contact of the countries you have subscribed in, even the South African one. Everything is there. Okay, so I was telling you that even today's training was there. I've shared it on LinkedIn. The activity feed, this is where you see what is happening, and instead of going to downline search Nomonde, you can put favorites there so that they can appear on, sorry about that, about on your favorites. Okay, content channels is where you're gonna select those countries you're gonna work on. Okay, so this is where I said we are doing, and the question seems like they are not there. And thank you so much, CSM, for being for making sure you are answering for me those questions. I know, guys, it's a lot to take in. I know very well it's a lot to take in, but step by step. Today I was just showing you possibilities and you navigating there. That okay, so if I click here, I want you to play. Remember when you buy a new phone, you take 1 hour to know because you are curious. What is this button? This even on FLP360, I want that curiosity. Press there. If I press here, I remember she said this and that, and go back to the recorded and listen and try it out, ne? Because the next one we're going to have is on the 10th of November. We're gonna have this one. We're gonna make sure you will set up your nice website so that your website, when you write now your post on Facebook, now you're gonna be putting down there, you're gonna stop now saying my number is, you're gonna be like www, and people click. This is how I built the business in Swaziland. People like the clicking. So when you're gonna have your website, people are gonna click on that website. Make sure you post it somewhere and make sure that it's gonna work for us. Remember, nice profile photo you're gonna have. Remember the name of your website and remember your story. You're gonna say it there. You have your personal story. So thank you so much, guys. I know it's a lot to take in, but I want you to try. And yeah, let me end this the slide. Thank you so much for taking your time. I know you are very busy people. It's month end. Let's go and kill that month end. But this month end, be a different person because you have subscribed FLP360. You can track your downlines, who is short of what. You are taking accountability of your business. You are not going to ask my sponsor, my leader, hey, khawungicheckele laphaya ukuthi u-Onika ushota kangaka. Take care of your business. Take care of your business. Okay? And surprise your sponsor this month end. Your things are on track. Month end by when is the first? On Monday, surprise your team by having a top 10 and say, this is the top 10 of month of October because we are learning and learning and learning. On the Mega Lab from me, thank you so much. I respect time. So we started exactly at 8. We're going to end it exactly at 9. So thank you so much. If I missed the questions, I will also try and log into the page of our FBO page and try as much as I can to answer whatever that I missed here. Thank you so much, CSM. I know you've been on the background helping me there. And I hope, guys, we make sure that we know this, we practice this. I want us, when we go to Dubai next year, they say South Africa is the most country that is using FLP360, and FLP360 is working for them. It can't be only Cote d'Ivoire. We are developed countries, so we really need to make sure. And I'm not only saying to you, me too. When I'm doing these things, I'm also improving my own tool. You have a big business, you have a big organization. This is big. Forever is big. So if you were thinking this tool is nothing, this tool is everything. Actually, we are saving a lot because if we were doing our own website, we were gonna pay a lot of money and headache and all that. So Forever is doing all that. When we say come as you are, you'll find systems that are there. This is the system, this is the tool. Thank you so much, guys. 10, we meet you on the 10th of November. All the best to the month end. And remember what I said, be a downline that won't bother a sponsor this time. Love you. Thank you.